Hey, what's up? It's Eric V, and I'm chilling next to Tracey Lee.
Alright.
And man, you've been in the game for a while. This man is a legend. For those of you that don't know,
Too kind.
how did it all go down? Like, you pursued law, and you're also a dope MC. Was that basically like, which is the smart thing to do, have a backup plan, you know what I'm saying?
Honestly, it wasn't a plan at all. Like, my first love has always been to make music, has always been a dope MC. And what happened was, even when I was at Howard, as an undergraduate student, I went there to pursue a undergraduate degree, but I knew even then I wanted to do records. I wanted to make records. I wanted to be a hip-hop artist. So what happened was, I signed my deal with Universal in '96. Released the album in '97.
It was like Uptown Records, though?
No, it was Boston Universal. It was a record that was, a company that was distributed by Universal. And the cat that ran the label, Mark Pitts, he also went to Howard as well. So that's how, and D-Dot, Derek Angeletti, he was, all of them came up under the Bad Boy umbrella. And as a matter of fact, Mark Pitts was Biggie's manager and all that stuff. So just based off of that relationship, and because they knew that I did the music at Howard, they brought me in the fold, signed me. But because of the way that the deal went down, after the fact, and because I started to gain knowledge in the business after the fact, that's what prompted me to, entertain the idea of going to law school. You know what I'm saying?
So you were already in the music industry. You were already doing the rap thing, like 100 miles an hour, and then you went into school.
Yeah, because what happened was Universal dropped me in 2000 or 2001, and so I was at an influx. Like, what am I gonna do? I knew I would still make music, even if it was merely for myself. I was still gonna make music, but I had to reflect on, okay, so what happened? And I think, like I said, through the experiences that I had in the game, it was like, what? I don't think that I paid enough attention to the detail of the business aspect of it. And I think that the best, and at that time, what I was thinking, the best way for me to start is to understand the legalities behind this, understand what I got myself into, understand the fine print of the contract. And so that's when I, just started to pursue, get my law degree. And an understanding from a basis, just a basic perspective of what the legal aspect is, and then not only for myself, but for other cats that's coming behind.
Yeah, you can do, the industry, the legalities.
Exactly.
You could run shit.
And it was something that I never had for myself. I had lawyers, but I never had a lawyer that came from the perspective that I'm coming from.
And let's be honest, it's hard to find a good lawyer.
Absolutely.
And a lot of lawyers are after the money.
Absolutely.
And, they're hustlers. I'm not saying all of them.
Right.
And
Yeah, no doubt.
I have to say and admit that inspires me, man, because you have a lot of MCs and people in all genres of music, man. Like, they come out, they do their thing, and then after that, they don't do shit with their lives, man.
Right.
Like, they become either depressed or on drugs, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And
it's real.
Man, like, the amount of strength that you have, because the theme was a big ass hit in '97, and that was a single. See, a lot of the album was Many Faces.
Correct.
And that's the shit with Big.
Yep.
You had Hands Up High with Big.
Yep.
This man had a single featuring Notorious B.I.G.
Yep.
So
one of the last recorded records with B.I.G. God rest his soul, R.I.P. You know what I mean?
None of the young cats out there will never have a song with Big.
That's real talk. But and I'm working on a new album now called ESQ, which is basically Esquire but just taking people on a journey of where I've been and where I'm going. And it's funny that you bring up, the stuff that you just brought up just now, because I have a song on this particular album that basically discusses everything that we're talking about right now. But I put it in rhyme form. Exactly. It takes you through the peaks and valleys, the ups and downs, and things like that.
So and I also know, like, in Howard, you were just telling me that you went to school up there in Howard, and you majored in communications.
Correct.
So was that before or after the rap?
That was before.
Okay.
Puff had came into Howard in '87. I came in '88. But the thing I'll definitely have to credit Puff for is he always had a vision. Even when we were in school, he was driven. He was determined. He knew his path. He knew his destiny. And he followed his dream, and see where he is now. You know what I'm saying? Now, not to say that I agree with everything that he endorses or everything that he stands behind and all that stuff, but I will give him credit for his drive. The man is relentless. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you got to be in order to, but, of course, not with shady tactics. But if it's something that you want to do and you have a vision, go for it, man. And don't let anybody or anything stop you.
I do have to give him his props. He totally revamped Bad Boy with Bad Boy 2.0. He's got French Montana, Machine Gun Kelly. He's doing it again. You know what I mean? And yeah,
he's driven. So I can take even from cats that I don't necessarily agree with 100%. I can always find something that I can relate to and something that I can borrow and apply it to my own situation. So that's one thing that I will give Sean Combs a lot of credit on, man. He got a lot of drive.
So where are you actually from?
I was born in Buffalo, New York, but I was raised in Philadelphia and actually Chicago. My father's from Chicago, so half my family is here. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling with family members right now, so there's some Chicago blood in me, you know what I mean? And it'll always be that way. So, yeah.
It's a lot of there's a lot of entertainers and rappers that they rep other cities or they have gotten on in other cities, but were either born here or have very deep roots in Chicago. Soulja Boy, Ludacris, Jibs,
no doubt.
Man, it goes on and on. Even Kendrick Lamar's got some Chicago history, and it's kind of sad. I mean, look at Kanye. He had to go to New York to make it work. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, but Chicago, man,
deep rooted. A lot of deep roots here. A lot of deep roots.
When is this new project? Basically, when can we expect it, and when can we look for it?
We're looking at first quarter, second quarter release, probably about April, May 2013. The project again is called ESQ, which is the short for Esquire, which is a play off of my whole legal background and the fact that I am a licensed attorney. It's coming out on Left Entertainment, which is a company that me and my wife run. It's a full-fledged entertainment company which deals with film, book publishing, as well as music. And you can expect about 12 joints on the album, and it's gonna be a story. It basically is personal. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a lot of things that people can relate to, but it's essentially my life, and I feel like that's the best album to make, especially coming off of a 15-year hiatus to, basically explain where I've been, where I am, where I plan on going, and I think that it's effective because it's my story. Only I can tell it. It's not gonna sound like anybody else, but you're gonna be able to relate to a lot of the things, and I think that's what's gonna make this album so successful. Again, April or May, but the thing about doing it independently is that even though I'm setting a date for April or May, I can't give it to the people until it's right. You know what I'm saying? So, if I'm a little delayed on it, please forgive me. But I'm gonna try my damnedest to get it to you around that April, May area. You know what I'm saying?
Half of our viewers are rappers, man. So y'all know sometimes you let shit come to you, and it just doesn't happen overnight. And when you push it out, it's fuck it up anyway. You know what I mean? So it's like,
especially when you're trying to make quality work. Like, we're not in the business of quantity. We're not in the business of just giving people music just cause. We want to make sure when we give it to you that is crazy. So I'm not gonna give it to you unless I think it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is.
Okay, so 2013, second and third quarter, we're looking for Esquire.
Yes.
Tracy Lee.
Yes.
And like I said, man, the man's done some big shit. 97 was part of the golden era of hip hop. And man, if you haven't heard the theme, Google that shit, watch the video, and look for Hands Up High with Big. You know, and this is some timeless stuff, man. And
also, I want people to check out what we're doing. You can go to our website at www.lleftent.com. That's left, spelled with 2 L's. lleftent.com. You can also check me out on Facebook, Tracey Lee. You can check me out on Twitter at Trey Lee. You know what I'm saying? TRAYLEE. You can also check out Left, LLEFTENT. You know, at. Same thing with Facebook, LLEFTENT. It's all consistent. Yeah, so anything we got coming out, just check all of those sites out. If I gotta repeat it, I will later. But you know, now that you know.
That's what's up. I really appreciate your time, man.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. No doubt. Yo, what's good? This is Tracey Lee. Tracey Lee Esquire, that is. It's party time. And right now you're viewing Midwest Live Entertainment. You dig me?